So my amazing sister gave me a new stool for filming, and it's a fantastic stool. It's a little bit too high, like unless you want to just see my bye-byes doing a video, which I'm sure you don't. Oh, so sad because guys, look, this is like such a cool stool. Look at that. It's like a Baroque Victorian beast. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to just revert back to my unicorn stool. Seriously, guys. Best move my bra from the background, hey? Let's be professional today. Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a July favourites and not so favourites. I'm kind of amalgamating my kind of recent favourites with a recent not so favourites kind of video. But I have a little box here. I put a little divider to split up the good from the bad so that they don't mix and the bad don't influence the good. Okay, so an eyeshadow palette that I've really been loving all month is the Zodiac eyeshadow palette by BH Cosmetics. This was sent to me by a lovely lady called Pino. I really appreciate her sending this to me. Not only was that like super kind and generous, but this is just an absolutely fantastic palette. This is what the eyeshadows look like. So around the circumference, is it a circumference? I don't know, but that sounds right. I'm just here like my science teacher. Or would it be geography? No, science. I think it'd be, or maths. Would it be a maths teacher? Oh my gosh, I'm just feeling dumber by the second. Got some beautiful metallic baked eyeshadows. They are all kind of themed with zodiac signs. So I think that's a really kind of good genre, but like quite a copied genre. Like everyone seems to be doing zodiac signs at the moment. However, I don't care because the formula of this palette is beautiful. You've got mattes in the inside. The mattes complement the baked eyeshadows perfectly, not only in formula but also in the shades. You've got like the autumnal kind of shades up at the top, and then over at the bottom you've got like the kind of pinky roses, the kind of ivory shades, and then you've got more cooler tones down here with the purple mattes. I would definitely say if you've been eyeing up this palette, you would not be disappointed if you got it. It costs £25. If you're in the UK, you can get it from beautybabe.com. I just think you could have so much fun with it. The only negative I have to say is this highlight shade in the middle is pretty shit. It's just nothing fantastic, and I definitely think they could have either just eliminated it from the palette or put some sweets in there or something that you could just like nibble as you're doing your makeup. It's quite large, and I feel like it would be great if they brought out like a mini version, or like mini like autumnal zodiac, like spring zodiac, cool tone zodiac. Do you know what I mean? Like, just don't bring out the crap highlighter in the middle zodiac, like really. Okay, so the next product that I have really been enjoying is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer. Everyone has been kind of telling me to try this for so long. I finally thought, well, yes, why not? Let's give it a go. And let me tell you, I am not disappointed. This is one of the very few concealers that, I don't know why I did concealers like this, but it's one of the very few concealers that I've actually really liked and hasn't just like emphasized fine lines and made my skin look cakey. Another concealer that I do also really love is the Conceal and Define. This is from Makeup Revolution. Both of these are brilliant, but I definitely do prefer the Instant Age Rewind for like under my eyes. I just find that it gives me a good amount of coverage. It doesn't crease, it just doesn't make my under eyes look older than they are. It just lasts really well throughout the day. And I also love this sponge at the top. I know a lot of people aren't really for the sponge because people think it's kind of unhygienic and everything, but I don't mind because I'm not sharing my sponge with anyone. Like, this sponge is for me only. I don't know what the hygiene implications are, but I love it. I just feel great when I'm applying it. Blends out beautifully. If you're struggling to find a really good concealer, particularly if you do have more mature skin, I would definitely recommend you try the Instant Age Eraser. What's it called? Instant Anti-Age Eraser. Yeah, definitely try this. It's wonderful. Also, the Makeup Revolution one is brilliant, but I don't like that as much as the Maybelline. I tend to use the Makeup Revolution one as an eye base because it's got a lot of pigment to it, so it kind of covers up all the veins on my eyes. It just like stays put all day, but I do find that like under the eyes sometimes it can not look the best. It's a little bit of an unknown quantity with that, whereas the Maybelline one I know it's going to look good, you know, if I pop it on. Okay, so the next product I have is a bronzer. This is the Hoola bronzer. I know that like loads of people love this. It's a super iconic kind of bronzer. When I first tried this, I did not like it. I thought it was really kind of harsh looking on my skin. I thought it was too dark for my skin. However, like over time, I've kind of just grown to love it. I use this to kind of just warm up my entire face. Well, not my entire face. Not the entire face. Oh, here we are back at the circumference again. I like what? So is that periphery? Is it periphery when it's the round thing? Don't know. I feel like this has just the right kind of mix of kind of warm tones and cool tones in it to actually work on my fair skin. I don't know why it didn't used to work. Like it definitely didn't used to work, but now it does. Or maybe I'm just kind of imagining it. Or maybe I was just being too harsh at the beginning. I don't know, but I just use it to like bronze around my forehead, contour, and then just kind of, you know, snatching my jawline. I don't know if I want to kind of fully commit to the full size yet, because I'm also really keen to try the Too Faced, is it the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer? Like I always want to be trying new things. Even if I find something I really like, a lot of the time I won't repurchase it because I love just like testing out all different kinds of makeup. I'm totally like not loyal when it comes to any product really, so I'm gonna have to do like a video products that I am actually loyal to, and it would feature like one product. Anyway, I really like the Hoola bronzer, and if you've got like fair skin like me, I think it could work for you. It is kind of expensive, but this one is like a little tester that I got, and I feel like it's gonna last me ages, so I'm really happy about that. You know, I didn't have to spend the money on it. Okay, so next we have this is kind of like a blush slash highlighter, and I say that because it's got a lot of kind of shimmer to it. So this is by I Heart Makeup. No, it's not. It's one of the box blushes, and I don't actually know if it's by Makeup Revolution or I Heart Makeup. I will confirm down here. Basically silvery pink with kind of gold veins in it. So you might look at this and think it's going to be like a goldeny pinky kind of shade, but it's not. Like I'm wearing it today and it's definitely more of like that silvery icy pink, which I'm a huge fan of. I think it's really complimentary on fairer kind of skin types. I just feel like it looks angelic and whimsical and so just pretty, understated. I could rave about this all day. This is a baked formula, so it is a little bit powdery, but I've been wearing this so much recently and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. As I said, this could be used as a highlight on just the top of your cheekbones, or if you're like me and you just want to have total like glowy cheeks, just use it as a blush, which is what I've done today. It is very like pigmented, surprisingly, so I do find that kind of less is more. Like I had to kind of go over this with my foundation sponge today because it was definitely approaching kind of icy silver pink clown face, which sounds great. I mean, if I was going to be a clown, I would be icy silver pink clown face, you know. This is a really, really beautiful formula and shade. Look at it, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm a huge fan of these cool toned blushes. By the way, I've just realised I've still got my foundation on my hand from when I applied it, and look how much that bad boy is oxidised. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. Oh my gosh, like literally, oh my gosh. Right, guys, okay, so you're gonna think I'm like a huge pessimist, but that's it for like the favourites. I know that it didn't seem like there were many, and there weren't many. I don't want to put anything in the video unless I really, really love it. Otherwise, I feel like this video could just be littered with like loads of products that I like, but I only want to include ones that I actually really love and have just been using constantly. So next we're going to move on to the shitty products, and I'm going to begin with probably the most shitty of them all, and this is the Revlon Colour Stay. I know that this is an iconic foundation. I'm very aware that loads and loads of people love it. I don't. Like, I just do not. This is a foundation revisit. I first tried it a few years ago, hated it, but then I know that like over time, like with the Hoola bronzer, a product that didn't work for you could end up working for you, because our skin kind of changes over time. We may get a little bit more tanned, we may get a little bit more pale, we may get older. Sometimes it's good to go and revisit makeup that didn't work for you, especially if you spent a lot of money on it. You never know, it could work for you in the future. This one didn't. I just find that the Colour Stay on my skin looks very cakey, very heavy, just like all the things that you don't want in a foundation. It just felt like as soon as I applied it, I was having a bad skin day, and I just had no confidence. Like all day at work, I was just thinking, oh my gosh, like my skin is looking like abysmal right now. It also made my skin look very kind of dry, and I don't have dry skin. I have oily skin. We're in the depths of a heat wave at the moment in Manchester, but it made my skin look dry, which is quite an achievement, really. Okay, so the next product that I do not like, and again, this is a revisit. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. So I have tried this in the past. I couldn't really remember anything about what my thoughts were, but I don't think I really liked it. A few people kind of recommended this to me because I said that I was looking for a really good kind of affordable pore filling kind of makeup lasting, lengthening, what, I don't know, but I was just on the hunt for a really good kind of all-round primer. A lot of people said that this was a really good dupe for the Benefit Professional, which I have tried and I didn't really like. Again, like that's another one, like I'm a very kind of, you know, willing to give makeup a second chance kind of person, so I decided to just give this another go. For some reason, like whenever I use this, my foundation did not sit right on my skin, and I can't even fully explain it other than just to say that I don't think it kind of worked as a base for me. I don't know if it was just because maybe the foundations that I was using didn't get along with this, and they were just like in the middle of, you know, some kind of epic battle on my face. I did not like this, which is a shame because I actually really wanted to like it because it's super affordable. Like I wanted to love it, but I don't. And on the back, it feels the need to say only for adults. Yeah, like I was going to put this all over my baby's skin. He does not need any pore filling. He has baby smooth skin. I mean, really, guys. Okay, so the last product that I am just going to kind of roast today is an eyelash glue, because I've recently got really into like false eyelashes. I was using, I think it's called Duo. So I just had these like mini Duo kind of eyelash glues, and I actually really like that one, but I wanted to kind of expand my eyelash glue experience. I was in Tesco one day, of course, and I decided to go for this Eyelure Lash Fix Strip Lash Adhesive, and I don't like it. Not because I don't think it's a good glue, like it kind of held my eyelashes in place and everything, but I don't like this applicator. Can you see? It's not a brush, it's like a plastic stick, and I find it's really tough to actually get any of the eyelash glue on the applicator. And I was trying to defend it, thinking, well, maybe it's just because they don't want you to put too much on your eyelash, so that's why you only get like, you know, the tiniest of amounts on the applicator. But then I just got to the point, I thought, no, I'm not defending this anymore. It's crap. I don't like having to like constantly be dipping in, and also this is a complete first world problem, but it's kind of challenging to actually pull this out of there, and goddamn, there's enough stress in the world without having to be getting stressed over your eyelash glue. So I didn't like that one. If you've got any recommendations for me as to which eyelash glues are really good and have really good applicators. I would really appreciate that. Look at me, look, this is how sweaty I am right now. Like my head was feeling sweaty, so I went like this, and look at my hair. Oh my gosh, it's just stayed in place. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've had a really good month of July. Can't believe how quickly the time is going. Like literally, if we got £1 for every time someone on YouTube made that comment, we would all be like Jeffree Star rich by now. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching the videos. If you can comment down below and let everybody know what your favourite products of the month have been, that would be fantastic, and I will see you in the next video.